Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Kitty Clixie, and welcome back to another episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise mode here in MLB The Show 25. So, this could potentially, as you guys can see, the ALCS 3-2. If you guys saw last night's episode, if you guys saw last night's game, it was a very dominant win by the Red Sox, 7-1. But also, if you guys look at the playoff bracket, the Los Angeles Dodgers took down the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 6 as they have advanced to the World Series. So it all depends on this game right here. If we lose, this series goes to a Game 7. But if we win, the Red Sox will be in the World Series. So it's a big game. And also, Red Sox will be playing at home in Fenway Park here for tonight's game. This should be a very interesting one to see. Obviously, Tristan Casas is still on the injured list, and he's still injured, by the way. But anyway, like I was saying, he's still on the injured list, which is not good. Obviously, I think Tristan Casas is actually going to come back for, for Game 7, maybe. I don't know. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Anyway, we're going to get into this game. This is the starting lineup tonight. But here we go. Enough talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 6 of the ALCS here in the 2025 postseason. As we are here live in Fenway Park here in Boston, Massachusetts, as we have Game 6 between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox are one win away from advancing to their first World Series since 2018. And if they do win here tonight, they will be playing the Los Angeles Dodgers. If necessary, Game 7 will also be played in Fenway Park on Tuesday. But everything is on the line. If the Red Sox win, they will advance. They will advance to the World Series for the first time in 7 years. But if not, this series will go to a Game 7. I'm just really excited. Let's get right into it. No more asking questions here. No more speaking. Let's get into it. Logan Webb is the the 2025 Cy Young Award winner, is starting on the mound tonight. 1-1 record in the postseason with a 0.53 ERA with 22 strikeouts, which is insane. But it's nice to see him start here in Game 6. But here we go. First pitch here in Game 6. And it's going to be a strike one as we are underway here in Fenway Park here for Game 6 of the ALCS. This is going to be super exciting. See what Logan Webb can do. There's strike two.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black.
There's the 0-2. Hasa Kim, and he's going to get hit. And there goes that first batter. Here is Colt Keith. Pitch in there for strike one. Colt Keith, 295 average in the postseason with 1 home run, 6 RBIs so far. He's not doing terrible. There's a swing and a miss earlier on in that swing. Colt Keith last game struck out twice in Game 5, and he went 0 for 4. That ball is fouled off. Here we go. 0-2 pitch. And there's strike three. Got him swinging. First strikeout tonight for Logan Webb.
There's just so much information in this day and age.
Here is Riley Green. But he takes first pitch for a ball. Batting at a .349 average, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs in the postseason. Still one of the best averages. And he's going to be safe. So stolen base by Kim gets him to second. And there's a swing and a miss. And he's safe again. Wild pitch. Kim goes to third. Here's the 1-2. To Rojas. Rojas throws it to home, and he's safe. It's a sac fly, and the Tigers lead it 1-0 here early in Game 6 to take the lead. As now we have 2 outs with no one on base now. Here is Kerry Carpenter at the plate. There's first pitch, first strike. The ball is fouled off. 0-2.
It's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are
Here's the 0-2.
in the ballpark.
And that's strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Logan Webb, as it is a 1-0 lead, apparently with no hits. Which, obviously, we don't really ever see that. But on the mound tonight here, starting for the Tigers, 57 ERA. As leading off here in the first for Boston is Jarren Duran. See, he has a .303 average in the postseason, as he is going to ground 1-2 first. And on the first pitch, he is going to ground out, fortunately. Here's the Boston Red Sox starting lineup. Of course, the Red Sox are still playing without Tristan Casas due to that MCL sprain.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back.
Yeah, Rojas batting second, which he actually batted second in Game 5, but he didn't perform as well. Here we go. First pitch to Rojas, as he grounded to short, and Kim will throw him out at first. So 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Here's Bradfield Devers, .324 average, 5 home runs, and 7 RBIs here in the postseason. He has been the best player, the best hitter on this Red Sox team, without a doubt. His 230 career home runs.
And there's a foul.
And that ball's fouled off again.
2 outs, bases empty.
0-2, bases empty. Here's the 0-2. And as a check swing, they're going to count as a strikeout. And Devers thrown out at first.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're in the 6th game of this American.
And now we're here in the top of the second as Gleyber Torres leading off for the Detroit Tigers. Batting at a 108 average in the postseason. It's been one of the worst so far. He's had an 8-year career with the Yankees. He just went to the Tigers this year. And a trade.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going
Here's the 0-2.
in the postseason because managers
Sweeper
let them
for a
get
ball
knocked around
just
until they get
outside.
them out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Next pitch
High
misses.
fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just a little bit high there. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Torres. That ball fouled off.
Away. And a pitch.
Here's the pitch. And Webb snags it.
1 up, 1 down.
And he throws Torres out at first.
That is 6, the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler.
So there's 1 out here in the second. Here's the DH, Lawrence Butler, batting at a 256 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Hasn't done much in the postseason, but he's been getting his hits over here. He's acquired from the Athletics in 2025 this year. A great addition to the Tigers team. He's fouled off there. Here's the 0-2.
Foul ball.
That's fouled off again. Here's the 0-2. Pitch inside, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. Swing and a miss. Butler strikes out. And it's strikeout number 3 tonight for Webb. So here's now Spencer Torkelson, first baseman, batting at a 211 average in the postseason. 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Honestly, Torkelson got his first home run, I believe, in Game 4, I want to say. Here's the 2-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
And that's a foul. 2-1 now.
That one fouled off.
And that's another foul. Here's the 2-2 to Torkelson.
Knocks that one away.
And that's another foul. Two again.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it
Another
again.
foul ball.
2 outs.
2 outs, no one on base.
Fouled off.
Another foul.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
8th pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a miss, and finally he strikes out.
Nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3.
1-2-3 go the Tigers.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston. Trey Turner.
So now leading off here in the second for the Red Sox is Trey Turner. He's been going off recently. And Turner gets to first safely. He couldn't get the dive in time. They're going to call an infield single for Trey Turner. He's been going off recently. Hit a home run in Game 5.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that ball's hitting the right. It's down. And it rolls through. And that's 2 straight singles for the Red Sox. Yoshida and Turner both get one. So now runners at first and second with no outs. There's Alex Bregman now at the plate, batting at a 200 average. He still has no home runs or RBIs in the postseason.
First and second, no outs. We're hearing
So he's kind of mid, but hasn't done much this year.
And that one fouled off.
That's fouled off there. On the All-Star MVP in 2018.
Double steal. Swing and a miss.
And Duran is safe at third. Yoshida gets to second. It was a double steal. And that's great play right there. So Bregman now has a better chance at scoring in a run.
Out to short, Kim.
As Turner scores in at home.
That's out number one.
And it's going to be sacrifice round out. That's the first RBI by Bregman. So Red Sox able to tie the game up at 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
That ball gets down for a hit. And it's an RBI single for Yainer Diaz at his first at-bat. 2-1 lead for Boston. Here early, here in the second with still one out. Here's Abreu. He swings and misses for strike one. Batting at 179 with 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Got a hit in Game 5.
Ball one there.
Oh, he has a little cold streak, but it's okay. James Kinsley at the home plate umpire.
Mission accomplished. James Kingsley, our plate umpire,
not a great umpire, but you know.
Generous on the edges.
Here's the 1-1. As Abreu got under that curve, and that's popped up right to Flaherty. I'm surprised Flaherty didn't go up and get it. Ha-Seong Kim made the catch instead, so there's 2 outs. Here's Blake Sable. No homers, 4 RBIs at a 267 average. He's actually been balling these past 2 games. Let's see if he can get something here. And that's a perfect shot. Deep left center field. And you can kiss that ball goodbye. Blake Sable with his first home run of the postseason. His first homer in the ALCS. And he hits one over the monster.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the power.
Well, Blake Sable,
probably just as many who don't have the
like we said, he's been playing a lot better, but we never expected this. It was a 2-run home run. Here's Jarren Duran, and he's going to ground out. And it's 4-1 for the Boston Red Sox. Oh, man, Blake Sable, who was the replacement for Tristan Casas. And now he's just been balling out for no reason. Dangler leading off here in the third as he grounds out to first. Start off here in the third. Here's Parker Meadows batting ninth.
Foul ball there.
That's a foul ball.
Meadows getting the start.
What a really early lead here. 4-1 for the Red Sox.
At the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Jeez, my screen just went black for some reason. That was weird. Like, my screen blacked out for a second. That was weird. I don't know what was happening. I thought my screen just turned off. I thought, like, the game turned off, but I don't know. That was weird. Alright. Well, I'm just going to ignore that. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball from Meadows. Pitched 40 pitches early in the game. And that's a fly ball to right field as Wilyer Abreu gets under it and makes the catch. So 2 down here in the third. Here's Ha-Seong Kim. He was hit by a pitch at the beginning of the game.
edge of the zone for a strike. And it's
So there's first pitch, first strike. Here's the 0-1 with 2 outs. Nobody on base so far. This has been a pretty eventful game here in Fenway. Red Sox are just showing up at home in a game that decides if they go to the World Series or not. Very dominant performance so far. Here's the 1-2 to Kim.
Gets a piece.
Fouls it off again.
2 down, nobody on.
2 down, no one on base. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off again. How many pitches until you can strike this dude out? 1-2. Outside, 2-2. This guy's waiting super patiently. Holy. Here's a 2-2. Still won't strike out. Oh my god. And he lines it to right, and Abreu makes the catch and finally ends the third inning. Well, ends the top of the third. We now go to the bottom of the third here. Rojas leading off for the Red Sox. Boston leads by 3, 4-1.
Back out here for the third.
And that first pitch, check swing. Strike 1.
For him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that ball's popped up in the infield. Kim gets under it and makes the catch. 1 down here early in the third. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. Can he still do good here?
Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make
Swing and a
sure he
miss.
stays patient because he is the
There's
focal
the
point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him
infield
tough. They're
defense
gonna pitch
for
around him. And when he doesn't see
Detroit.
other guys doing anything, what you can
Here's
do
the
is
0-1.
become a little too aggressive.
Ball's
and
outside.
chase out of the zone.
1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that is a fly ball to center field. As that is caught. 2 outs now here in the third. Devers now 0 for 2. But here's Trey Turner. He's 7 for 20 in the ALCS with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. He's actually, like I said, he's been playing a lot better. Already 1 for 1 with a single as he grounds it to short. And this time he's thrown out at first. And that'll end the third inning. Somehow the Tigers with still no hits, but they have a run scored, which makes no sense. Here's Cole Keith. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that
Cole Keith 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and a 3-pitch strikeout. That's number 5 tonight here in Fenway. Here's Riley Green. He had a sacrifice fly in the first inning.
They travel really well, and I think
that pitch in the corner.
Fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Excuse me. Here's the 0-1. There's strike 2.
Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one.
Here's the 0-2. That ball is hit well deep left field, and Duran able to run and make the catch just in time. Up next here now for the Tigers is Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 as well. Pitch low for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Outside 2-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series.
That ball hit deep center field. Rojas gets under it and makes the catch. Still no hits for the Detroit Tigers. And it's still 4-1 as the Red Sox still holding on to a 3-run lead. As up next here to hit is Masataka Yoshida. He's 1 for 1. Leading off here in the 4th for the Red Sox.
And first offering is fouled.
And that ball is fouled.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out
Last
there.
game, Yoshida went 0 for 4 with a strikeout.
He's gonna have to have some quick
But so
1, 2,
far,
3
he's starting
innings
out
to
pretty
pitch deep into
well
this ball game.
with a single his first time up. And that ball is ripped in the right field, but it's caught for out number 1.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 on the ground out. And he has an RBI, I believe.
And there's a ball.
Yeah. Bregman, 206 career home runs. That's not too bad. Here's the 1-0. That ball hitting the right, and it's going to go down. It's a 1-out single for Alex Bregman as he gets his first hit tonight. Here's Yainer Diaz. He's 1 for 1. As he hits in the right, it's going to go down, and it's going to be extra bases, and it hops over the wall. It's a 1-out automatic double for Yainer Diaz, as they are going to take out Jack Flaherty, as his night is done. So Flaherty's night is over for Detroit. And now for the Tigers, they bring out Casey Mize. 1-0 record in the postseason. He's only played 1 game, and he's only pitched 1 inning. Jeez, my throat. Here's Wilyer Abreu. Runners at second and third.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike.
With only one out here in the 4th.
2 on, 1 out.
And there's a swing and a miss. So a nice splitter right there. Last game, Abreu went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Starting 0 for 1 here tonight. Here's the 0-2. That ball hit in the left. It's not going to go down. And runners will stay at second and third. So there's out number 2. Here's Blake Sable. 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run in the 3rd. Can he score in 2 more runs? That ball is crushed to center field, but it's going to be caught. And that'll end the 4th inning. We go to the 5th. 4-1. Red Sox still lead by 3. But the Tigers still have no hits.
We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship.
We go to the top of the 5th. Gleyber Torres leading off. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Webb back to work.
For here, Logan Webb. Ground ball to short. Turner to first. And he gets him out. Quick out number 1. So the Red Sox need it, honestly. Here's Lawrence Butler.
And first offering is fouled off.
Out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been
Guys, I'm so sorry.
Since the very start.
Ugh.
Swing and a pop.
Ooh,
Foul.
there's a foul.
To the right side. That'll find the stands.
Here's the 0-2. And there's strike 3. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Logan Webb. His 6th strikeout tonight. So here we go. Here's Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1 as he takes first pitch for ball 1. 2 outs with nobody on. See, it's in the right, and it's going to go through. And finally, the Tigers get their first hit of the night. So there goes the no-hitter for Webb.
His first time up. And that one is in.
Pitch in there for strike 1. Dylan Dingler, 0 for 1 with a ground out. He's 1 for 11 in the ALCS.
And that one fouled off.
fouled off.
Torkelson
0-2
first,
pitch.
the 2 down to the inning.
Pitch low on a circle
Really
change.
close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it
And that pitch going way offline. And Diaz will not throw in time to Torkelson. So he's safe at second on the wild pitch.
No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner
Here's the 2-2.
Those moments could be.
And there's strike three, swing and a miss.
And that'll do it for the inning. One left for Detroit, and they trail it 4-1.
So finally, the Tigers end the no-hitter. So they have one hit, but it's still 4-1 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the fifth now.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter.
Here's Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 2 tonight as he leads off here in the fifth. That ball's ripped to right and it goes down for a base hit. And there's a leadoff single for Jarren Duran. He gets his first hit tonight.
The center fielder, Johan
Digging in, it's the
Rojas.
speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas.
There's a speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas.
You have to be careful with breaking pitches.
0 for 2.
Even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed
Duran
stuff, and he's
leading
really
off
good at
first,
hitting it.
but no outs.
Runner on the go. Out to short.
As Rojas is thrown out at first.
Out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the
Now
Red
for
Sox,
3.
Devers
third
down.
baseman,
Here's Rafael Devers now. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. 7 for 23 in the ALCS with 2 home runs. Not too bad. And he's scoring Duran. That ball is down for a hit.
It's a laser.
Duran going home. And he is safe at the plate.
Scores on the play.
It's
5-1.
5-1 for Boston.
Still second base, get in the scoring position, come through
And
with
it's
the
an
base on.
RBI
Yeah.
single. Oh, shit.
Here's Turner now.
Hold on, guys. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
1 for 2.
Literally, my leg was bleeding. And the reason for that is because I was scratching.
That's off the mark. 1-0.
I think I had like a bug bite or something. I was scratching my leg. My leg started bleeding. I'm fine though. Alright. But, back to the game. 1 for 2 for Turner.
Line
As
drive
he
to short.
smokes it. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that wasn't smart. Well,
The RBI single
we end the
pushes
fifth.
across a run. It's
And
now a 5-1
Rafi
ballgame.
scores
This
in
is
a
the
run.
American League Championship
It's
Series on the show.
5-1 Red Sox now.
Welcome back.
Here
As we take a
in
look at how
Game
today's starting
6.
pitchers have fared so far.
So the starter comparisons, Flaherty is already out for tonight. He's only pitched 3.1 innings. He's gave up 4 earned runs, 4 runs, and he gave up 6 hits and only struck out 1 batter. Meanwhile, Logan Webb pitched 5 innings, only gave up 1 run and 1 earned run. And he's only given up 1 hit, and he struck out 7 batters tonight.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more
Logan
disciplined
Webb,
at the plate. They've
one
been
of the
chasing
best
pitches outside
pitchers
the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
in the MLB.
Quite a bit today.
Really the best pitcher. He's Cy Young winner
Next offering is down low.
this year. Here's the 1-2.
And a sweeper
Pitch
misses
low.
for a ball.
2-2 to Parker Meadows.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Here's 3-2, full count. And there's a ground ball to short, and Turner throws out Meadows at first. And there's one gone here in the 6th.
So up next,
So here's Hassan Kim. He's 0 for 1. He was hit by pitch, and he has a stolen base, and he scored in a run.
Top of the list. Just missed. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is
That ball is
how much
foul.
pitchers enjoy having
1-1.
behind them.
Hogan, the one thing about that
1 out.
is
Nobody on
speed goes in the
base.
slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise,
Tigers
you can
still down by
struggle, you
4
can
runs
but the thing
here in
that you
Game
can
6.
do
They really got to step it up.
Every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The ball is fouled up.
And it goes just foul.
2, and that ball is going to go down for a base hit. And Kim gets a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2 strikes.
His first hit of the night.
The willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
And there's a ground ball to first. Sable to second. Turner back to Sable. And there's a double play.
One hit in the inning, but
We go to the bottom of the
we go to the
6th.
bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up.
One thing that I don't understand is why are the Detroit Tigers called the Motor City Kitties? Why is that their nickname, bro?
Back inside Fenway Park, digging in.
Oh, man.
Yoshida
That's so stupid.
measures 5 feet 8
It's
inches.
just
31 years old.
so silly.
Though usually in left field today, he's
All
a designated
right.
hitter. He gets there with the
Yoshida
slide,
is thrown
and
out at
keeps
first.
it out.
Just so impressed with the move.
So there's one out here to start at the bottom of the 6th of Boston.
Arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting.
Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2 with a single. He's only 2 for 12 here in the ALCS. Bregman hits a high fly ball deep to left center, and it's going to hop off the wall as Bregman gets to second safely with a 1-out double.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a
Bregman
little more
finally
elevation
getting
under
something
it.
here in the ALCS.
That's a swing to be happy with every time.
Here's Yainer Diaz. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And he scored in Bregman. 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and an RBI. 6 for 19 in the ALCS. Can he score in Bregman here with only 1 out here in the 6th? And he hits a fly ball to center, or left center.
He makes the catch,
And he makes the catch. So now Diaz now 2 for 3 now. So 2 outs here in the 6th. Wilyer Abreu has a chance to score in a run. 0 for 2 tonight. As Abreu hits a bullet to left field, Bregman is going home. And he is going to be thrown out at home.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the
Bregman just does not have the speed to beat that throw, honestly.
Had to be almost perfect to make it close.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was.
But it's still 5-1 for the Red Sox. Oh, yeah. Yep, that was a clean out right there. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th. Riley Green leading off for Detroit.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Usually when a
The
pitcher's
pitch
had
for a strike.
dominant outing, he has filled up the
Sac
strike
fly
zone,
and an
and he's
RBI
got
for
to
Riley
count
Green.
with first pitch
He's
strikes.
only 0 for
Well,
1.
That's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And they're swinging a miss, strike 3. Riley Green strikes out, and there's number 8 for Logan Webb. He is just incredible on the mound. He's really been the best pitcher in the postseason. That's his 30th strikeout in the postseason now.
Because he's coming right after these guys.
Good
Be real careful
ball.
here. 2-0. He's
2
hard
balls,
for
no
his hit.
strikes.
That one's spoiled.
And that's fouled.
The count now 2-1. The Tigers down by 4 late here.
Tigers
in
still
Game 6.
down by 4.
Slashed foul down
There's
the right
another
side.
foul.
That'll hook off into the seats.
Here's the 2-2 to Carpenter. And there's another strikeout. 2 in a row here in the 7th. There's number 9. Oh, man.
With 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Gleyber Torres now at the plate. As he grounds it to second. Bregman throws it to Sable, but he messes up the throw. And Torres is going to be safe. And I believe they're going to count that. Yeah, that's going to be an error.
On the side of the ball, a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual.
Bregman did not get that throw on time.
When you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with
First
a good
pitch,
release
first
point,
strike
it's
there for
very
Butler.
Easy to lose control of it to either side.
There's a foul. Here's the 0-2 to Butler with a runner on first. And there's strike 3. Got him looking.
Tigers lead 1. They're down 5-1.
That's now 10 strikeouts tonight for Logan Webb here in Game 6, as they are just a few innings away from making it to their first World Series since 2018. They lead it 5-1. Here's Blake Sable. He's already hit a homer here tonight. He's 1 for 2.
That misses. And that's ball
That
1.
ball
You know,
misses.
these Red Sox doing a good job.
So
of
1 ball, no
play,
strikes.
and that makes things more challenging.
Here
on the
leading off.
defensive side. Double-digit hits.
There's a
and
foul.
they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Here's the 1-1. Sable once again fouling that off. Here's the 1-2 to Sable. And that ball's going to go down. It's going to might be extra bases.
Turn for second.
It hit against the wall. Sable makes it to second. And it's a leadoff double
Nice game here. That's his second
here in the
extra base
7th
hit.
for
Got
Blake
fastball
Sable.
middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that
And
ball.
now he's just a triple and a single away from the cycle, which I don't think Sable's going to get a cycle, but
Position, no outs.
it could always happen. I don't know.
Stepping in for Boston.
Here's Jared Duran.
1 for 3.
He's 1 for 3 tonight. And that's a perfect
Meadows
deep
ranges
center
back.
field. That ball is going to somehow be caught.
He's at second,
I don't know how.
and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Sable makes it to third, but how is that a perfect out to center field? I don't get it. Hit it 102, but he somehow doesn't have enough.
So
To get a home run?
forward, Johan Rojas.
I mean, he only has 60 power, so it's probably why. There's
Swing and a
Rojas.
pop-up. Torres.
Fly ball to right.
And makes the
And
grab.
Sable tagging home. And he's
Comes the runner
safe.
from third,
And it's
the
a
lead is
sac
up to
fly
5.
for Johan Rojas. And it's 6-1
And it's Rafael Devers in
for Boston. 6-1 lead now with 2 outs here in the 7th. Here's Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 3.
Devers
And he
hits that one.
smashes that ball to center.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
And that's on number 3 in the lineup.
So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no
Why are these,
errors,
like,
and
amazing
no one
hits
left
getting
on.
outs? I
8th
don't
inning
get it.
coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Tigers
The Red
1.
Sox lead it 6-1 as we go to the top of the 8th inning.
All set for the start
Logan
of the
Webb
inning. And here's the
still
first
in
baseman, Spencer
as
Torkelson.
pitcher.
That one finds the
Torkelson
zone.
leading off here in the
Strike
8th. Still down by 5.
one. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job.
Detroit
of spinning
Tigers
the baseball,
really
moving it
have to
around,
lock in
doing
late
what
in the
he
game.
does.
They're down by 5 runs. In a win or go home situation.
It's a strikeout.
And there's strike 3 and another swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts for Logan Webb.
Right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Dylan Dingler.
And first offering is fouled off.
See if he can finish out this 8th inning.
100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this.
Here's the
inning if he
100th
can get 2
pitch.
more quick outs.
And there's a foul. Now he's thrown 100 pitches so far. Oh,
Down,
man.
base is empty.
That ball is smashed.
Going back.
And it's going to hit the wall. Durant throws it to second, and Dingler is thrown out at second.
Hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double.
And there's 2 outs.
Thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
There's Parker Meadows.
Ball 1.
He's 0 for 2. And Webb gets the ball back, and he throws Meadows out at first. We go to the bottom of the 8th.
And we're back on the bottom of the 8th. Here's Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Mize back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Okay. Trey Turner takes first pitch for a ball. He's going to take that pitch for a strike. Turner 1 for 3. As he hits it to center field, and it's going to go down with a leadoff single here in the 8th. Turner with his second hit of the night.
Now that is
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Masataka Yoshida now. He's 1 for 3 tonight.
Turner runs. Sliced hard.
And
Foul
Turner.
down the left side. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
There's the 0-1 to Yoshida.
Runner on the go again.
Turner steals second. And that throw was offline. So he's safe at second with a stolen base.
In today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here's the 0-2 to Yoshida.
Out towards
That
right
ball
center
hits a
field.
right. It's going to go down.
And it falls.
Goes down for a hit.
To score.
And Turner makes it to home safely with no throw. And it's an RBI single for Yoshida. It's 7-1 Red Sox. Here in the 8th. As Mize, his game is over for him. So they take him out. Here's Jason Foley now on the mound for Detroit.
Right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way
See if he can do anything to possibly not let Boston score any more runs. That ball smashed in the left. It's going to go down for a hit.
And now 2 aboard.
Another single for Bregman. And now runners at first and second now with no outs. There's a swing and a miss on the slider. Diaz 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Can we see another hit? And it's tapped to third. There's 1. There's 2. That's a double play.
So easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about
Finally, the first double play made by Detroit.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So now here's Wilyer Abreu. He's 1 for 3. Yoshida is still at third. And that is going to be caught for out number 3. So line outs while the Tigers still with moments here at home in Fenway Park. Low on the mound here for the top of the 9th inning.
First offering is fouled
3 outs away from advancing to the World Series.
And strike 2.
There's strike 2. Here's the 0-2 to Kim. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 12 strikeouts. And there's 1 gone. 2 outs away. 2 outs away from making it to the World Series.
As a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Colt Keith
Down, base is
up
empty.
to bat. He's 0 for 3.
That
There's
one
a
pushed
foul.
Out of play off to the left.
Here's the 0-2.
And takes
That's
low
low.
for ball one.
Here's the 1-2. That pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 pitch.
Sees
That's
the
fouled.
at-bat going with a foul ball.
Here's a 2-2.
Missed with a
And that pitch
changeup.
low for ball 3.
3-2.
Here is the 3-2. And that's fouled off again.
Good battle here. About to be the
Here's the 3-2 once again.
Foul ball. And
Another
it remains a
foul.
full count.
8 pitches at this at bat.
And it's fouled
And
off.
it's
They'll do
fouled
it
off again. See another pitch. Logan Webb is out of energy.
Got him looking
Somehow
for the
called strike 3.
one out remaining.
Keith cannot believe the call. And now the Red Sox are just 1 out away. He flipped his bat thinking that he walked, but they called it a strike.
So last chance for the Tigers. Now a
One
chance for
final
Riley
out
Green.
remaining. Riley Green at the plate.
And a foul ball.
First pitch for a strike and a foul ball. 2 strikes away.
Here comes the 0-1.
That ball, fly ball, left center. It is caught by Rojas. And the Red Sox are going to the World Series. Boston has won the pennant. The Red Sox win the ALCS, and they are the 2025 American League champs.
And their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the
As
World
for the
Series,
first
this team
time
can't wait to
in
get it
7
started.
years, the Red Sox are headed to the World Series, as they will play the Los Angeles Dodgers.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew,
What an
thank you
amazing
for
win
watching the American
tonight.
League Championship Series
Logan
on
Webb
MLB The Show.
pitched a full 9 innings. The Red Sox win the series 4-2, as they are the ALCS champions. Or, well, they're the American League champions here in 2025. Final score, 7-1. Logan Webb with 13 strikeouts. He only gave up 3 hits. Congratulations, the Red Sox have won the American League Championship Series and will be taking on the Dodgers in the World Series. So the Red Sox are the American League champs. As the only thing that's left is the World Series. I'm very excited, by the way. This is going to be, this series right here, this World Series is going to be a rematch from the 2018, this is going to be a rematch from the 2018 World Series, where the Red Sox actually won the 2018 World Series over the Los Angeles Dodgers. But now, 7 years later, it's a rematch. We're going to see who wins the World Series. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise here in MLB The Show 25. Please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of you guys for all the love and support that I get on my channel. And also let me know in the comments if you guys have enjoyed this MLB The Show series. I will continue to make videos, especially for this series alone for MLB The Show. And also comment down below if you guys want me to play any other games besides MLB The Show. So just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Now my plans for the World Series. I'm going to, I want to say, I might do it next week. I may not. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But we'll see what happens. But for the meantime, I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching this episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise. And we will see you guys in the next episode as we will start the 2025 World Series in the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy QT Clixy, and I'm out. Peace.